Hoje sequer é meu, mas caiu na mentira. Tô de salto alto, vou deixar você na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira.
Yo, welcome back to another video. This is your host with the most, Cringe Gobby one here. And today we got chapter 171 called After the Game, as we see ISAGI in the Bastard Munchin's locker room. He's like, we won and I got results. He's like, but next time I want to score on my own, basically. He's like, as Igarashi is like, damn, I'm getting nervous, right? Just like, what do you mean? You've been acting carefree this whole time. He's like, huh? I mean, like Ego said, as he continues, like, only matches will be broadcasted live. Your private rooms and the bathrooms won't be filmed, so please continue living your lives in peace. He's like, but the dining hall and training rooms have surveillance cameras that are gathering footage. He's like, so we should just act normal, right? Normal. As he continues, he's like, you're overthinking this, Baldy. He's like, now how about it, Isagi? 17 mil. He's like, that salary is bonkers. He's like, you're rich now. He's like, how many days of part-time work is that, basically? He's like, how many offering boxes could you fill? Sorry. And he continues, like, to be honest, I'm happier about the offer itself than the amount. Berserk Dormont is one of the clubs I've always liked. As he literally continues to talk, he's like, having everything we do being sent out to the whole world is nuts, hey? He's like, it really hits me again that that's the incredible place that we're in. He's like, for sure. He's like, ultra chance. He's like, next time is my turn. And he's like thinking, he's like, but Rin was ranked higher than me. He's like pissed about that. He's like, the one scoring goals are getting ranked higher. He's like, and I know that at this rate I wouldn't make it into the starting forward on the U20 team. In Gagamaru is like, I need to make it into the starting lineup, and if we only have 3 more matches to do it, we gotta play no matter what position it is, or it's all over. And then freaking Corona's like, and their playstyle is totally different. He's like, so the way we make the case for ourselves in that position is totally different too, right? Just like, so you're saying to aim for a non-striker position again? He's like, screw that. It's like, I mean, just look at our forward lineup right now. So I forget about Kaiser and his 300 mil salary. He's like, we just need to take out one of the other 3 guys, including Isagi, on the front line, right? As he literally sees Kunigami and Isagi are the only top players right now. He's like, Grim's salary is 40 million, you know? And he's like, huh? That's high too. And then freaking Igarashi is like, Kaiser's salary is 300 million before he came here. Was it 300 million before he came here? He's like, top price 300 mil. He's like, don't say it like it's a lottery price. He's like, damn it, I wish I could play. He's like, though favoritism, like Mr. Isagi over there. He's like, it's not like I asked for that. He's like, he's right, Raichi. He's like, that's a chance he got for himself when he scored the winning goal against the U20 team. So quit being so hard on him. He's like freaking glazing him. He's like, yeah, Raichi, Isagi is great at grasping his own chances. He's like, what a petty guy. Freaking this guy says, he's like, I don't want to hear it from you. He's like, all right, I get it. He's like, it's frustrating, but I'll accept it. And then freaking Yukimiya is like, I won't accept it. He's like, making a pass so you can get on the starting lineup. He's like, makes me doubt you're the type who's really trying to become the world's best striker. And he's like, huh? He's like, but it's not. He's like, but it's not like I made the pass because I wanted to. He's like, fine, but that doesn't change the fact that you're disappointed me, Isagi. As he walks towards him, he's like, hey, what gives? He's like, are you being unusually feisty right now, Yukimiya? As freaking Hiyori said. And he's like, yeah, I made an assist, but that play was just to stop to stop on the way. He's like, wow. He's like, I couldn't even say that for a second. Goddamn. He's like, but that play was just a stop on the way to becoming a striker, basically. He's like, wouldn't you have done the same in my position? He's like, no, I wouldn't. He's like, I wouldn't feel good about a pass like that. And as he continues to think, he's like, it's not like I feel good about it. That was a result of me focusing on a challenge in my own way. He's like, I don't regret that choice, but it did make me aware of my own weaknesses. He's like, then you shouldn't have accepted a defeat like like that, like a big boy. An assist is just a cheap shortcut. He's like, what? He's like, what gives? Are you looking for a fight? As he's literally just squaring up. At the end of the day, Isagi ain't no boy. You know, he's gonna square up. He's like, not really. I'm just telling you how I feel. He's like, then tell me about how your ideals after you put them into action. Basically, he says, he's like, if pretty words were enough to steal a starting spot, then even an idiot could do it. He's like, you're not seeing reality, as he literally states that back to Yukimiya. And Yukimiya claps back and he literally is like, don't think that's your justice is accepted by everybody. Basically, he's squaring up to Isagi, basically in the end of the day, telling him that your bullshit is not going to be accepted and I'm not going to be compromising it in your situation. It's like, I'll fight and die before I lose sight of my ideals. As we see Yukimiya's ego, and then at the end we see Isagi, just try, you softy. He's like, okay, let's stop right there. And everybody kind of cuts them out. He's like, you're getting too worked up, Isagi. He's like, and you said too much, Yukimiya. And then freaking Kaiser comes. He's like, sorry to break up this party. As this guy freaking just pops in. He's like, if you hate Isagi that much, then follow me, Kenju. He's just like, aren't you just jealous of Isagi's circumstances and achievements? He's just like, you're too afraid to look directly at your own weakness, so you change the subject by poking at others' hopes and beliefs. Ultimately, you're fleeing from your own ideals and giving into ugly, foolish, low-level emotions. It's like, everyone has that demon named envy, and learning how to tame it is what makes a professional. And he's like, thanks for the lecture, but I still won't follow you, Kaiser. He's like, hey, now I just came to give you some advice. He's like, there isn't just one path to the starting lineup. He's like, Yoichi or me. I'm just telling you to make the smartest choice for your own life. As he continues, he's like, don't choose the wrong king, you filthy peasants. As he literally continues to walk off, and Isagi just stares at him all pissed. He's like, what a pompous jerk. He's like, what a jerk. In the end of the day, it's like, who would follow you? If you were if we're following anyone, it'd be Isagi. And he's like, right, guys? And everybody just like kind of stays quiet. He's like, why the silence? He's like, I mean, anything's on the table to get the position. And Gagamaru's like, right, we should give this some thought. He's like, what's the best way to get results on this team? He's like, if we coordinate with Isagi or become part of Kaiser's system. And then freaking everybody's just thinking, devour the entire team as an independent king and become its savior. As we see Kunigami just taking a shower for I don't know what fucking reason we're seeing that. He's like, and here he's like, I see everyone has to find their own way to survive. And Gagamaru is like, now that we see the full picture, it'll change how we fight. And Corona's like, yeah, everyone can be an enemy or an ally. And Yukimiya walks off. He's like, this is the Neo Egoist League, a professional battle or survival. And Righteous like, I like it. He's like, now things are really feeling like Blue Lock. As he literally ends the chapter of 171 right there. God damn, we're going through these chapters fast. I'm not even gonna lie to you right there. But that was an amazing chapter. Freaking Yukimiya standing up to like freaking Isagi. He's just doing the most. He's like, bro, I ain't going to go with your bullshit. He's like, I'm doing my own shit. He's like, I ain't fucking going around and rolling around with your situation, bro. I'm gonna freaking score, go my own and do my own thing. And then Isagi's not taking that shit. Kaiser came in and said the most bullshit and then walked away like he was saying some bullshit. But in the end of the day, the next match is definitely gonna be something to keep your eyes on. Definitely, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this chapter. I will catch you guys in chapter 172 of Blue Lock there. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. It helps your boy out in the end of the day. And I will definitely see you on the next one. This is always your host with the most, Cringe Gobby One here, signing out.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもと噂の dreaming が忘れないででも気持ちは伝えてしまえばいつかその夢は覚めてしまうんだろうな青い影が揺れる街角君の虜にな